man. And guys, I'm looking at him in the back. We don't see his customary sunglasses on his face for whatever reason. I see his shades. I know he's trying to do his best to appear professional the way he always does, but you got to give this guy a bit of a mulligan here because he's worse for wear. He epitomizes what the green room is all about. No, not because of his talent, lack thereof, but because of the end result of what took place in his matchup last week against Pinocchio Joe. Their very lives were on the line. I'll show some clips throughout the show. I'll show you guys what's been taking place in the green room. Last week, it wasn't just a battle of survival in terms of moving on to round number 2. It was a battle of mortality. Pinocchio Joe and GOC were about to square off in their final challenge of the night. And then GOC cuts me off and reminds me and the world that just because Pinocchio Joe and GOC have taken this to parts unknown, that doesn't mean that he doesn't respect his opponent. Lifted up a glass. Pinocchio Joe complied. He had a glass conveniently ready as well, and they toasted each other. And within moments, they each passed out. I didn't know if they were alive. Thankfully, Pinocchio Joe, only recently, and the GOC, almost immediately, gave us an update on their condition. GOC, you don't look very good. You're wobbling, you're woozy, you're shaking. I could see you visibly shaking right now. Let me bring you into the broadcast right now.
Well. Just fine, Klein. You laid it out there pretty perfectly, Avi, didn't you?
Thank you. Yeah, I think so.
You laid it out there about Pinocchio Joe, what happened this past Saturday night, and you're right. I'm still recovering. I still have the effects, Avi. Do you care? Did I get one note, one message, one email from you, Avi Klein? No, I didn't. You know what I got from you? I got nothing from you, Avi Klein. All the fans, all the other competitors, they checked in on the GOC. And you know who helped me more than anybody? Jay Brony. That's right. He was there to help me. And now you know what? I'm going to address Pinocchio Joe.
Before you do, Jay Brony,
go ahead.
About Jay Brony.
Go ahead, just fine. Go ahead.
I've watched your previews. I want everyone to know they're really fine. They're just as fine as my ensemble. I like watching them. They're really good. I like the stuff that you do, man. You preview the stuff, you review the stuff, you go an hour and 40, hour and 30. You cover it all. There's no doubt about that. But I want to know something, and the world wants to know. There's someone in that picture frame in the back. Can we confirm he's standing behind a flag? Is that Jay Brony?
I plead the Fifth Amendment. You live? Listen, I know Duke's not here.
Is that Jay Brony? Is that Jay Brony behind you in the picture frame?
Are you going to put me on the spot here, just fine?
Yes. That's Jay Brony. Well, yeah, there we go. Guys, that's Jay Brony. He looks a bit different. I don't see a lot of people might. I don't see the similarities. He's heavier.
This person is 330 pounds, 6'3". I am barely 5'11" and 235 pounds.
I know. That's Jay Brony.
There is Jay Brony.
Yeah.
There he is. Yeah. Now, I will say, people have gotten us mixed up. Hey, listen, a lot of people back in the day said I used to look like many other different people. But I'm going to say that to say this just fine, Klein. For your fans here live, we look alike, but we are not related. I want this to be known out there. A lot of people, whether it be people from the past, have been trying to say that we are one and the same. And I'm going to, this is a shoot. If you're going to talk about Davis Jubilee, DJ Hooja, Hauser Odolak, do you get where I'm going here, just fine, Klein?
Yes, I get that you mentioned 3 bums that aren't going to win this tournament.
There's no way that these 2 people are the same. Let the fans talk about this. Let them ask the people.
The people really want to know.
He sent this to me.
People really want to know. Forget about Jay Brony. We don't care about that stooge. The people really want to know whether or not the GOC is fully recovered.
Well, I'm giving you your time. Jay's picture back. Can I put Jay's picture back?
Why are you deflecting? Why are you stalling? You're gibbering. You're jabbering. You're bumbling and stumbling and mumbling. Get it out, man.
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, I do. Drop the shtick and be honest.
I'm not. This is not shtick. I haven't felt good. I don't know what Joe did, but I know that with his background and all the stuff that he has at his fingertips, just like I do, Avi. Let's face it. I just saw the Murder Hornet, the Lone Wolf, Mr. Sad Sack. I get it. He lost to B. Brian Blair. I just saw Rich Masadi, worse for wear against Duke. Now you have someone on here who's legitimately been roofied or poisoned or whatever it is against two men that have the background that we do. Do you understand? Yeah, it wasn't in the military. But do you understand the background that Pinocchio Joe and the GOC has? Does anybody realize what we're really all about and what this rivalry is really all about? You talk about all the matchups. You have a star-studded affair coming up on night 6. I'm not going to miss it tomorrow night. Trust me, Mark Henry, Alex the super assistant, the Spitfire Dahlia Jubilee. Listen, you're going to have award-winning people on, comedians, a Hall of Famer from the sports world. I don't know what you're going to pull
Quite the upgrade from watching you. Quite the upgrade.
What you're going to pull out of that hat.
Quite the upgrade. And let me tell you something, GOC. Once again, if you think I have remorse as it pertains to the events that took place last Saturday, June the 5th, you're wrong. And I implore people to watch the replay. And I also want people to understand something. Very soon, there will be not 1, 2, but 3 YouTube channels. 2 of them very credible, by the way, that we'll be streaming on. That's an announcement to come in a couple of weeks. But beyond that, the Patreon's coming up as well. But for now, you guys can watch the replay of the Green Room last week also. It was quite a show. I'll pull up some still shots and we'll review some of them as I bring Rich and Howard in momentarily to discuss every photo that I put on display. And we'll preview tomorrow's show. And guys, I want to do that here right now. GOC is going to be here with me. I want to remind you guys that it's not all about the GOC. As a matter of fact, the world is a better place when it's not about him. I want to bring up, it really is. It truly, and that's from
How could you say that? Why are you continuing to insult me, Avi?
Because people tell me not to keep things inside. People tell me it's a lot healthier to just divulge the truth. So, guys, this is tomorrow's night lineup. This is a lineup that I need to show you guys. I will bestow this upon all of you. Check this out. We got Mark Henry tomorrow. Mark Henry is finally going to be facing his mystery opponent. We know that he was supposed to face Sally Kirkland. There was a bit of a technical snafu a couple of weeks back, so she ended up facing Pete, who again got starstruck. That's what the Green Room does to you, and he was eliminated pretty quickly. So Mark will be facing his mystery opponent tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Where? On my page, of course, guys, on Duke's page. On 39 other pages, not including my co-hosts. I will be then interviewing said mystery opponent. After that, I'll be interviewing a second mystery entrant, and then that mystery entrant will be facing another mystery entrant. And finally, I'll be interviewing a third mystery opponent, and then Alex and Dahlia Jubilee will close it out. We all know that's an elimination matchup. Alex is up 1-0, barely squeaked out a victory against Dahlia. And then, of course, next week is going to be a loaded show. All I can tell you guys and gals about next week is it is going to be something to behold. We have Del Wilkes and Andy McDaniel next Saturday. That's going to be June the 19th. We also have Brian Clark and Fred Altman. They're tied up at 1. We'll find out who moves on to round number 2. That'll be next Saturday night. We also have Bill DeMont and Crowbar. He's down 0-1. That'll take place as well. Howard will find out who his new opponent is. There are a ton of matchups taking place next Saturday night. I think the Music Man and Mindy are going to square off again as well. But that's what this tournament of 64 is. There's always a jam-packed lineup. And you guys need to understand something. These people from the world of film and TV, these aren't people that are being pitched to. All I do is pick up my phone and make a phone call and say, hey, guys, you want to compete in this tournament of 64? You want to dress it up a bit? Because the mediocrity, yes, I'm referring to you, the mediocrity is ever present in the green room. I need you to clean it up a bit. And, of course, they say, sure, Avi, sure. I'll be your Huckleberry. We've known you for a while. Put our names in. Throw our names in the hat. And almost every one of them is advanced so far, because that's what they do. These aren't just celebs. These are guys that know what it's like to be in front of the camera. I pity the fool who has to face a Michael Winslow in round number 2 if he does defeat Andrew Cassese. I mean, we don't know. Andrew Cassese put up a promo yesterday. I pity the fool who has to face John Amos. I pity the fool who has to face Todd Bridges. I pity the fool that has to face Sally Kirkland. And many, many more, because tomorrow there'll be more celebrity talent from the world of sports, film and TV, comedy. They're all going to be there tomorrow. You have to tune in live to find out who they are and if they move on. GOC, before I move on, Clay Heckert, hello. Not a problem, not a problem. A lot of new viewers coming in here, thank you. Don't leave out your drink. Don't leave your drink unattended, GOC. I want to talk about that.
Oh, wait.
Hold on a second. You keep reminding the masses why we should feel sorry for you. Why should we have empathy towards you? And this is a legitimate question. When you haven't shown any empathy towards Pinocchio Joe, he too was poisoned, apparently.
Wait. First off, how could you say that? And I never said people didn't have empathy. I said you, Avi Klein. I said you don't have any empathy towards me.
You're right.
Because if you remember,
That's
I've
true.
already battled Pinocchio Joe 3 times, Avi
You did.
Klein. Just fine, Klein. And guess what? All 3 times, the WWAB fans and the WWAB universe voted for who? Voted for who? They voted for me, and the only reason I lifted up a toast to Pinocchio Joe is because of our backgrounds and running the same circles. I do respect the man for what he's done. So I'm going to say that to say this, but you're the one that showed me no empathy. Hundreds of fans have reached out to me on social media. Hundreds of fans have voted for me in this green room, on this network.
Boy,
You're
that
the
poison
only
did
one.
a number on you, didn't it? If you really
even-
think, let me tell you
How
something.
could you
Hold on a
say that?
second. I got the bread and you got the bologna. If you really think I'm going to buy the fact that thousands of people voted for you,
I
that
didn't say
poison,
thousands.
that
That's
poison
not what
was
I
much
said.
more potent. It was much more potent than I thought it was. You really want to believe that people care about you, GOC? They don't care about you. I've been watching CNN. I cut my cable, but I've been watching all news outlets across the country, and there have been people marching high and low, shouting, "Get out, clown! Get out, clown!
This is a crime
Get out,
scene.
clown!"
This was a crime scene. The authorities left here 72 hours ago. They came in here and they fingerprinted and they dusted the whole bunker. This was a crime scene, Avi Klein. If you watched the preview review show that I did, you saw and you want to say, "Oh, it was still." No, that was legit and that was real. You're going to see the photos and the videos that have followed in the last 72 hours and how deathly ill I was. I don't need to catch any
Why do you want to win this, GOC? Why are you even here? Why do you want to win this tournament?
You know why?
Why?
You want to really know why? Because there isn't one person in this whole competition, one person in the WWAB network, including yourself, that you may be more talented than me. You may have more connections than me, but
that.
there is nobody. And I mean nobody that will outwork me 7 days a week. You work 22 hours a day. You work 22 hours a day, Avi Klein. I give credit. Kudos, but you're not the only one, Avi Klein.
Man. If
You're
I had
not the
time,
only one, Avi
let me tell you
Klein.
something. If I had a penny,
You're not the only one, Avi Klein.
If I had a penny, which is about the value of your talent, if I had a penny for every time some jabron walked up and told me they could do 7 days a week for 10 months, every single day without a break, birthdays, holidays, bar mitzvahs, you really think that I've given you my all when we've had our little verbal tango?
No, I
I haven't.
don't underestimate you. I don't underestimate
I can
anyone.
rip you to shreds if I wanted to, GOC. But it's not about me. It's not about me. It's about showing the world why you don't belong.
47. Where's AK-47? I want to see AK-47 versus Jay Brony. How about that, Avi Klein?
Okay.
AK-47 versus Jay Brony. What do you think about that?
I think Just Fine Klein is more talented than AK-47, to be honest with you. Nicholas Monty is joining us. GOC's dedicated and determined to take over the green room. Yes, I also have a bridge to sell you, Nicholas, but thank you for your opinion. I appreciate that. Outwork everyone. Yes, guys, but all GOC does, and he does it well, I'll give him that, it's talk the talk. He's going to have to walk the walk. Because the challenge I have for you, you might want to hear this. The challenge I have for you, you might want to hear this. The challenge that I have for you and Pinocchio Joe in a couple of weeks, it won't be next week, but the challenge I have for you in a couple of weeks is going to be mind-blowing. Oh, yeah. The challenge I have for you next week, in a couple of weeks, I'm sorry, for you and Pinocchio Joe, is going to determine who's the better man, not only as a competitor, but who's a real man. That's all I'm going to say. Who's a real man? A brand new, guys, since we're getting to the end of round number one, a brand new challenge that we've never seen, just for you and just for Pinocchio.
Can I ask you a question, just Fine Klein?
Yep.
You keep alluding to how I have no talent. and how I can't get anything done. I've shown you nothing but mutual respect. You're a former history teacher. You have a background that's illustrious. 15 years at Lionsgate. You know everybody. I'll give you credit. You look good. You're in great shape. We even know some of the same people from the same circles, Avi Klein. How about that? Have you really done your research on the Guardian of Chaos? GOC Kirkland Esquire, GOC Esquire, and you can say that you don't care. Because you know what I found out, Avi Klein, and you know this better than anyone. Whenever someone says they're not listening, that you don't have any talent, that usually means that you do, Avi Klein. So you know what?
I did look at your resume, and I will say this.
Yeah.
I did look at your resume, and I will say this. I'll say that to say this, GOC.
No, you can't say that.
Hold on. You're stealing yours truly. Hold on.
I did not.
I will tell you this. I've seen more information on an outdated stamp than on your resume. I could spend more time reading a stamp on an airplane sitting in coach than reading your resume.
Yeah, you belong, Coach.
Nothing.
That's where you belong. I'm a
Nothing
first
on
class
it.
guy.
There's
You
nothing on
belong, Coach Avi Klein. That's where
You're
you belong.
petty.
In
You're
the
petty.
middle seat. In the middle seat. In between two big fat guys. That's where you belong, Avi Klein. In the middle seat. I belong in first class. That's where I belong. The nomadic madman's coming back. You haven't seen anything yet. You have no idea. Pinocchio Joe. It's going to be the fourth time. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't care about the challenges. I'm going to sit back and watch night 6 of round 1 tomorrow night, and you have no idea on how we're going to be involved. I'm going to have a watch party. I'm going to bring Jay Brony over to the house, and I'm going to bring everyone down into the bunker, and we're going to watch you tomorrow night, and all the stars. And, hey, Mark Henry. Does it get any better than that, Mark?
No. I got a rebuttal for you, though. I'm glad. See, GOC, no one's ever questioned your ability to sit back and watch. You know why? Because that's all you can do. You're a watcher. You're not a doer. We're going to bring him back, guys. We're going to bring him back for the same reason that a lot of you like to watch Jerry defeat Tom. Was Jerry the Mouse? I think he was. We'll bring him back. You know my analogy. You know where I'm going with this. Pretty much he slips on his own banana peel. I don't have to do anything. I just sit back and watch. We're going to bring in